Hmm. Alrighty, let's get to it. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh, happy Wednesday, folks. Wow, it's already Wednesday. That is definitely a hard thing to come to be. But we persevered nonetheless. What the hell is this? What? Okay, it's not showing up on the computer screen, but for me, for whatever reason, the Twitch live bar is like right here. It's blocking everything. I can't see. I can't see my top layer. What the hell is this? This hasn't happened before. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's. Hold on. No, that one's fine. What the hell? One second. If I can't fix it, it's not too bad of a problem. I'll just go ahead and look at my other screen. It's just a hassle. Um, I don't see it. Copy, cut, and copy, paste, save. Okay, that's a little annoying. No, I actually want that. But again, it's not terrible. I just have to select these. I mean, like I can see the characters, but I can't see directly up here, like a full line going right here. That's super, super annoying, but I guess not terrible. Okay, well, I'll just try and deal with it. Anyway, as we see, progress upon the hydroponics bay is well underway with Annette, Maki, and, of course, the boss of the area, Henry. Henry No Limbs, as he has now been coming to be called, along with Old Lady Annette and Little Maki. I haven't figured out anything for her yet, so we'll just go with that for now. And Melody's out here somewhere. There she is. She's in the research bay with Hope, who's making boots. So, the plan is we'll go ahead and finish up finishing up the hydroponics bay, finishing up the increase to solar production, and the re-expansion of the fortification walls into carbon walls. Or was it for concrete? No, I believe it was for. No, that's right. It was going to be concrete fortifications. Or wait, how much carbon do I have? 1,300. We were using the carbon firsthand to craft sets of armor. I remember that. Melody just needs the boots, which are coming in thanks to the drone. And you know what? I'll let her craft the helmet. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so there's energy crystals. So to be honest, for sure, I'm thinking we don't need this again. So once this field is done, we'll go ahead and replant them in here. Or we'll just get rid of the field entirely. How many can I get? Nope, nope, not clear cut. Give me grain grass. Same with you. And let me see how much I got to work with that. We do have to have the hay just because it has so many uses now. From brickworks to cloth to animal feed now as well. Did we get everything? Insufficient fuel, need more sticks. Did we get all these? Not all of it, there's still some left. Get those. And okay, so here for sure you can see the ground recovering. So each one gets us 240. That's what it looks like. Now, we will also need a silicon field. Yeah, so we're just going to have a bunch of fields for other things as well. Majority of people are asleep. Let's go ahead and triple our speed. And we do have an expedition ready, which we can send Maki out on. Did Hope finish this? No, but she's close. I need t-shirts, I believe. Carbon vest. I also kind of which ones that it does cover. Shirt or t-shirt? They both provide the same. Triple up speed. Forgot about that. Alright, so 240 each. Annette is the first one, along with Henry. And Henry, I don't really have a job for you right now. I would like to use up the carbon before we go hunting down another bug nest. We don't want to overuse the stuff. Alright, Melody is up and she's off researching. Maki is still asleep. She's got another 2 hours, so she's fine. How many alloys do we have? 381. Okay, that's not terrible. And Henry will finish off right here. Go ahead and allow the fertilizer here as well. And And now Henry and Annette are going to work on the new solar panels. Maki is awake, and we'll send her out once she finishes eating. Oh yeah, that's a good way to say. It gives more protection. Ah, they're all the same. 1% blunt. Heat actually hasn't been that much of a problem. So, you know what, I'll just go ahead and say until we have 4 extra shirts. Well, wait. If Hope can wear this, I assume she can wear a shirt as well. So, you know what, I'll make that 5. That's 4. Come on. Maki. I want it. Take a look at the spaceship debris. You got that still. And we got a whole bunch of things right over here to make. I guess it'd be good to actually play. Maki, don't you have... Yeah, go on. Get to the expedition. You don't got time for this. Believe me, Henry and Annette have it. I'm pretty sure that will take care of our power situation. Oh yeah, look at that. Producing over 900. And we'll go ahead and turn this into grain crops as well. Two, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Clear caps. More than likely, we did probably overkill right here. And let's see. I'll get some cure plants. And for you guys over here, I want energy crystals for sure. Cloth Blossom, again, that's kind of Hayes' department now. Skin Bark, I don't think we really need. So you know what? I'll do 2 energy crystals and 2 smoke leaf. And that should fill up everyone's position right here. We do need sticks. These guys ready? No. And basically, this is the equivalent of lawn maintenance of us going along the lake, trimming up the bushes for sticks. Robot's still handling everything with care. And the only one out here is Henry, who's going to go back to cutting, which is fine. And what are we researching? Software update for Hope. Okay. We got Meteor Rain coming down. Let's see. Discover Palm Bush. That's not a great discovery, Maki, but okay. Let's see how rest. Everyone's relaxing. We need weaponsmithing. We need to be able to make some guns. Yeah, some rail guns would be nice. We have the nanotubes, might as well. Oh, it's a meteor. Okay. I thought it was one of the ships coming in. But now we're good. So do we... Yeah, no, we just don't have any bricks for it. Gotta wait for the next hay harvest, which is gonna be a bit. Henry, how are things over here? Here, another meteor. Oh wow, we still haven't looked at this Heptagonia over here either. Well, research takes precedent, especially in 8-day endeavor. Meanwhile, how we doing in here? Annette is attending to the last of the farm. Really, Annette? You're going to get the cave dweller debuff in here? Okay, so we got to figure out how to pave all of this. But for that, we need bricks. I'm thinking we could go for polished concrete. Let's see, what's that look like? That's not bad. Tell me that's another meteor and not a ship. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I just don't see a point of using carbon for floor tiling. Maybe ceramic tiles kind of give it that futuristic look, or at the very least, a bit more of a clean and proper look. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Make it look like a very fancy building. Or highly sanitized, we'll say. We just won't be able to consume as much stone, because how long does it take? 9 hours per. So, yeah, no, it would take us forever to go through all the stone. So, might as well just keep building with some of the stone. Seeing all the drones flying everywhere. And we'll get some news from Maki in about 2 hours. Another meteor strike. Now, you don't get the In Darkness debuff, do you? I mean, I don't think you would. No, it's illuminated. Okay. Had to make sure. More armed, right? Yeah. Still looking at 86%. Maki, is there should have been some by now. Yeah, 0 hours. So she'll either come in tonight or she's going to be. Oh, no, wait, she's not even there. Scavenged as much scrap metal as I could and found a big container of liquid fuel. Okay. Hey, we'll take that. It's going to be oppressively bright in here, especially with the tiles reflecting the UV lights. And did we finish those things? Some helmet and some boots. Yeah, no. So we got to get Hope geared up. We have no pants, though. Those are synthetics, right? Yeah. And you have the carbon pants. Okay, no, so we got everything else. But for now, we'll let Hope have fun with the handpan. Okay, Hope, before that, get you your carbon leggings, and then your carbon helmet, and your carbon boots. And then I believe that is everyone. Melody, what about you? Yeah, no, Melody as well. Everyone will now be fully equipped with carbon armor suits with this. Helmet, and of course the boots. Alright, everyone's in their matching outfits. Henry is already asleep. Annette is probably eating her final meal before going to bed. Melody's off to bed. Yep, and unfortunately, we're probably not going to get Maki. Yeah, for another 7 hours. She's sleeping out there. So we need to give Maki the little bedroll tool. Alright, but with everyone else asleep, we'll go ahead and triple our speed. Old equipment. I don't see any old equipment. Carbon turbine malfunction. Not to worry. Service drone to the rescue. Yeah, let's look into some more expansions on the wall. Ah. It just won't go directly to the side. There you go. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Okay, and yep, no, can't forget this side as well. And yeah, something like that we'll go with. There we go. And actually, you know what? No, let's get the gates in as well. We might as well go big. We'll go for a carbon gate. Another animal is pregnant. That's fine. One right there. One right there. One right there. I mean, the mech's got this place pretty secure. Maki's back, so that's good. We have one right there. Should have one right here and then one over here. So yeah, no, we do want one right here somewhere. And this one will just be right here, I guess. A lot of concrete to go through. Oh yeah, how much fuel did you get? I mean, surely you mean there was more than 20. There you go, Maki. Get up to work. Alright, so we'll go ahead with the defense expansion, and then we'll see from there. We obviously don't have enough concrete, but we still have plenty of stone to go through. And we'll have even more stone when we switch out the walls with concrete for the rooms. Joke with Maki about weightlifting. There you go. It's not concrete, so it's not the same zinger for her, but it's something. And now, of course, that we have Annette working with us, it's all the better. Now, the only one I really wish we could was Melody. Well, maybe we can. Let me see. Push to a level 4 construction Melody. She probably won't. Research is too much of a priority for her. Spaceship junk. Okay. Risk of a meltdown for Maki. Yeah, you'll be fine. I do see that we have no meals. We do have plenty of pickled vegetables. Limit reach, not enough resources. I do have oil, right? No, I don't have any oil. Stick that up to 100, actually. No, we don't need that much. Just 50. We have no grain. Okay, that's what it is. Well, hopefully, that's what this hydroponics bay will fix. Here's to hoping. I don't... Unfortunately, I think the drones don't handle fertilizing fields, though. Which would be very unfortunate. Okay, but it looks like the bipedal droids do it. Fertilize all that, and there they go. Yeah, because putting fertilizer on a crystal is definitely helpful. Battery malfunction. It's okay. We got plenty of other batteries to store. We're almost done in here. And Hope and Melody are almost done with her software update. 3% more. Okay, and the good thing is, with all this much fertilization that we have to do for the plant life, all the manure these guys have been producing will finally start taking a hit. I think after we get the walls up, I think it would be time for another turn to go on the towers. So that's another 4 turns, just one for each alone. And noon right now, so everyone's in their rest period. We do want to expand the recreation room, and we do need windows in here. We can't have a recreation room that's all windowless. It's a terrible place. Come on, Hope. Come on, Melody. You're almost done. And there we go. Software update is done. I'm downloading the software update now. It would enable me to develop a new skill or personal modification. How would you like me to adapt it to my operating system? Boost sentience progression by 10%. Adopt a new personal modification. Change skill inclination. Unlock new skill. Oof, interesting, interesting. The only skill she doesn't have is construction, which I don't really mind her not having. And if I'm right, skill inclination. I've never gotten this far, so I have no idea what this does. I should say that. The skill inclination sounds like maybe we give her an interest in the skill, but a personal modification sounds so much more interesting. Where is it? Profile. Yeah, because that's these, I assume, the traits. And the dynamic response nanoflash, the crafting database have been really good, so I'm going to go personal modification. Yeah, okay, this is exactly what I want. Swift Strike Toritos will fight twice as fast with melee weapons. Oil Bleed is permanently decreased by 10 integrity per hour. Sniper Lessons will shoot twice as fast with ranged weapons. We can't fight, right? Oh. Her little thing won't emerge anymore. Okay, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna give her a Sniper Lens. She does have a gun. So, we give her one of the rail guns, and that should improve. Alright, now we're on to weaponsmithing. Meanwhile, the hydroponics farm is almost done. We just got the flooring to do. How much silicon do we have? 525. That's not bad. We'll probably have a silicon field like just somewhere right here. Meanwhile, we just wait for more concrete to be finished and the drones to spread around. Henry, where are you? Alright, you're still working on the floor tiles. He's almost done though. We do have enough fuel for another expedition, so we can send Maki out. Again, maybe, just maybe, she'll discover something really worthwhile. Yeah, they should bang out the weapon smith and research, no problem. And then afterwards, we'll get the railgun, and then I'll see what I'll need for railgun 2.0s. Every little advantage will help because they are starting to hit us with some of the heavier robots now. I would like to think Annette is the one who kind of became the new overseer of the service and harvester bots. Because at first it was Henry, because Henry was always taking them out to do the quarry work, which got us the big stone base that we needed for building. But after a while, they've all switched over to farm work, and Annette has been really leading the charge on that. Oh, hold on. Oops. That is a phone call that I need to address real quickly. I will be right back. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. Sorry about that. Little more mishap, but we're all good. Alright, we have the weaponsmithing. And of course, we're going for those railguns right away. We do have solar roofing now as well. Yeah, I get that. And, I mean, if we're going to expand this, if we're going to put the armchairs in each individual's room for, like, self-reflection moments and whatnot. Give me arcade and VR machines. And give me advanced furniture. Sure, why not? Okay, but with this, the hydroponics farm is fully built up. Very nice. Hmm. Okay. No, we should be fine. Alright, so they are starting on the fortifications over here. Wait, they put the grain in here. No wonder we suddenly lost all our grain. It's okay, that's fine. We needed the, we need to feed them because we don't have the hay to replenish it. Hopefully, this grain will last long enough to be eventually replaced with the hay. And how much do we have in the silo? Nothing really. Wow, it's a full-blown conversation. I recognize that sound, though. We have a problem. Oh shit, there's 3 of them. Fuck. Okay. Seeing as how you now all have weapons. Ho ho, ha. 53 G1000s and 13 MG siege weapons. Okay. How much power do we have in our towers? It's not bad. Not bad. Let's see, where are the other ones? We got this group right over here. Oof. And then we got this group over here. So, by the looks of it, yeah, towers 1 and 2, along with 4. 2 and 4. Turn those on. Hope. And, of course, let's not forget the droids. Let's go ahead and head up here. Hope, you need to run faster, please. First tower on. Second tower on. 4th tower on. Alright, Hope, come on over here. Here. Henry and Maki right over here. Oh boy. You guys, I need you to step back a little bit more. Hope you're right there. enough away. I think they still are. Okay. Okay, nicely done. That's one group down right there, and then defenses held up pretty well. You guys, I want you all over here. Henry, you're gonna be running and gunning. My droids, I want the droids kind of like a first line fighters. Defense bots, I want you over here. Annette, Maki, and Melody, and Hope right up here as well. Henry, let's go have you start harassing. We do need more lights as well in the base. Retreat and fire, retreat and fire. He'll definitely reach level 10, I think, with all this. Back up, back up, back up. Nicely done. These towers are working out very well. And then, basically, we'll have like a droid army at the base. And the towers covering them. Hope is really unhappy. I'm going to let Hope go. And probably try and calm down just a bit. Henry does have a little bit of damage on him. A gunshot wound. That's still not too bad. Oh, Henry, you missed. What you get now? 65, 67. Yep, don't underestimate the range of those crossbows. I'm kind of excited. We get to go have Korean barbecue for that birthday I was mentioning. Like, we're having the birthday dinner today, and then the birthday party tomorrow. Alright, one last group to get. Hope, how you doing? She's really close to breaking. Oh, they're attacking. We are going to get so much scrap material from these guys. That's right, and just lead them this way. And make sure you're going for one of the entryways. Yeah, no, let's have you run. Run, Henry, run. It's getting a little dangerous right there. Now, unfortunately, that just shows that there is a gap within our defenses right here. So we may have to think about another tower construction. Get up here, Henry. Hold up. I want to see what this looks like. Just make sure that they aren't firing at the soft biologicals. Oh, we lost one. Defense spot number 1 has fallen now. No. But the battle is won. And as we can see, those turrets actually do hold up pretty well. And then turn off the towers. Yeah, you're going back home. We need to build more defense bots, that's for sure. And the problem is we need to arm them as well. The good thing is we do have all the robots to assist us with this. Alright, so we got all those. Now we need all these. And of course, Henry is injured, but I do believe. Oh, Hope's got him. Okay, well, his injury is light enough that I don't mind her working on it. And look at that, all better. More work for Hope, so she's even more happy. Now, however, before I actually think about installing another tower with more turrets, we should probably just fill out these towers with turrets to see if maybe we just needed more sentry turrets to grab them. Because if we can even grab one of them, I'm pretty sure we can grab the entire group's attention. Oh boy, we're also going to get a lot of scrap. I just noticed we also don't have a third service bot. Yeah, go ahead and get one right there. And also our third defense bot right there. Alright, so we've got 9 robots entirely. And I believe 4 drones. Yeah, 4 drones. And how it may go is that we'll have defensive drones on the left and right side of our warehouse, and service and harvester bots kind of equal sides over here as well. We're producing so much power, and we have a massive stockpile of it. Granted, however, turning on those 2 towers for that brief engagement damn near knocked us out of 3,000. Well, go ahead and salvage our defender bot as well. This is really interesting because if you play this long enough and if you build enough defense bots, you can eventually kind of have like the droid separatist war from Star Wars, just having giant robot armies fighting each other. That'd be an interesting take. Turn this game into an RTS. I totally forgot about the mech, too. We could have had Henry in that. As a matter of fact, wasn't Henry... Oh, no. Henry blocked himself in. Alright, Henry, if you do that, I think you'll be able to get out. There he goes. Okay. That's still a risk that we have to be aware of. Well, we got a bunch of Dramatas sneaking in as a Teaktil is chasing after them. Damn, look at all the resources we're scavenging already just from the bots. And we're nowhere near done. Ooh, Henry, get out of there right now. Okay. Yep, he was about to trap himself. Maki, why don't you do this really quickly? It's not what I want, but okay. There we go. And I don't think there's any more places where they could get trapped, so they should be fine. The good thing is, them taking so long to build this does give our concrete production time to catch up so that we can get all of it done. But we're only. Well, we have improved by over 100, but it's still not a lot. And unfortunately, now we got some wild Dramatas running around the camp, which is fine. They won't really hurt us. No animals hurt you at all, aside from the hostile bug species. But Annette's having her fun with the Dramatas. Maki and Henry enjoying the handpan and the dart games. I think we'll leave lighting the base up for last. We don't need that just yet. Board Maki with a fighting Akendo. Yeah, so we do need to rearm you. Give you that and a laser sword. Oh my god, it totally can be a Star Wars battle reference. However, it will be laser sword wielding robots as well against gun wielding robots. I figure we'll eventually fit everyone with railguns, especially 2.0s if we can. How is our research going? Still going away, 13% though. Not the best. And that's because Hope has other things she wants to do now. Hope, Hope can scavenge. It's other things for her. Does it affect her? It does not affect her sentience. Slowly but surely. Surprisingly, the grain in here is taking a really long time. "12 days. I mean, okay, we still have plenty of pickled vegetables, and we're going to get more relatively soon. Henry's working on the gate. It's probably because all the fortifications just don't have anymore. Go ahead and close that. Yeah, unfortunately as well, it looks like the service bots bug out on their pathfinding. And it's working on this one. We got one more over here, and then we got that one. Now we are thinking about having a landing pad over here with the hot air balloon. Maybe the silicon field will be out here. Let me see something. Yeah, it can go high, but not that high. So we can have it right over here. That's one. That's two. So if we go up one more, and then one more, and then another. And speaking of, Annette has reached level 4 construction. Very good. We now have 3 pretty decent constructors. More manure coming in. Gate's ready. Close it. And then Maki's working on the second to last gate. %. It's getting there. Alrighty. So, all the gates are made. We just need to scavenge out the rest of the robots and wait for more concrete. I am thinking we'll probably need to greatly expand our hay production. Don't plant the new field just yet. Majority of people are already off to bed aside from Henry, so we'll go ahead and triple our speed as Henry brings in another service bot to our service. Ah, he didn't finish it all the way. That's fine. Yeah, now he's going to bed. And our power is almost back up all the way. Hope is the first one up and about. And you can't do any construction. So, I guess the crafting, healing bomb, pain manages. Why don't you go make us some extra fuel for right now, while we wait for everyone else to wake up. What's worse is that it doesn't take long at all. Now she's off to bed. A severe heat wave is breaking through. No problem, that's what our AC is for. Hope and Annette are the first ones up and about. But majority are still asleep. Melody is quick to follow. And there's Henry and Maki. Let's see, what are we at now? 1 AI core, 9 CPUs, 10 carbon, 80 alloys, 3,900 galactic coins, 4 power cells, 38 spare parts, 13 electronics, and over 800 scrap with 17 energels. And with that, we have our third service bot. It looks like we need more harvesters, really. And the other thing is like the drones and service bots kind of fight each other with what needs to be done. So many robot corpses to pick apart. Yeah, no, so it's harvester bots we need for now. Research rise, everything's still going good. It's concrete, that's bricks. The stone is finally beneath 1,000. The scrap is at 500, and the alloys 791. That's not bad. We have an opportunity for hope laid on us. Progress. I figure out how to adapt my hardware and software routines and have enough processing power to make a single change. What should I invest it in? Efficiency, research algorithms, velocity enhancers. I'm gonna go all in on crafting. Crafting attachments. Increase your manipulation skill. So she has 3x crafting with 100% manipulation effect at a level 10 crafting. Very good. Now, if only she would not be upset doing that from now on. Give him a laser pistol and, of course, another laser sword. We're starting to run out of space in our wardrobe, so we'll need to dismantle a bunch of things. Net's trying to craft up whatever she can. Man, most of the research is now being handled by Melody, who is on her way to a full level up. But she's not even halfway, so come back to us when you're over halfway. Until then, about everything else. Yeah, most of our work is now just trying to bring in all the scrap we can. Let's see from here. The electronic points is this one. We still have 3 cores. We could get some more harvester bots to help speed this along. Which, we probably will. Yeah. I want those 3, and I want to move these guys over here as well. I mean, let's face it. At a certain point, our society will be robotic based and they'll be doing everything for us because, as weird as it will be, it will lead us to pursue other things because we don't have to do the manual labor work. Insufficient storage space? All ready for the weapons. Yeah, no, okay, so let's go ahead and dismantle those. I don't need the laser pikes because the laser swords deal more damage. Carbon crossbows, same thing. That. Regular laser pistols we don't need, and I don't need pulse rifles at all to begin with. Pulse rifles are too dangerous when you're using them on the defensive. If you don't position your person just right, or if they target the enemy weirdly, they're going to destroy a bunch of your base at the same time. We'll wait for these guys to move over, and then we'll move over the defense bots, and then we'll move over the service bots on this side. We're still going through them. Hopefully this thing stays up here long enough for me to see the entire bounty from that last raid that hit us. We are almost there. I think we got those two will probably be the final ones over here, while Maki and Hope deal with the last bunch right there. And it looks like we did get everything over here. So yeah, just that group now. Henry and Annette both working on some more harvester bots. Service bots in here with Melody, dismantling the old equipment that we don't need. I may just go ahead and get another wardrobe. Destroy those as well. We have another harvester bot who is already off to work. And Melody's still working on this one. We're probably not going to get concrete anytime soon. Yeah, because we got so much scrap to deal with. The alloys. You know what? I will say until we're at 1,000. So at this way, when we do get a lot, we'll have a lot. And when we have it, we can move on to other things. Because if not, we're just going to be stuck doing them forever, which we don't want to do. Yeah, the drones do help move everything faster along, but so do the service bots, and they're relatively the same thing. And we're just missing one more harvester bot. How's that for our power consumption? We're at 440, but just regularly 528, so we're doing pretty good. I think they did it. Okay, so the final tally from that raid was 3 AI cores, 16 CPUs, 70 carbon, 116 alloy, 8,500 galactic coins, 7 power cells, 62 parts, 29 electronics, over 1,000 scrap, and 27 energels. That's a good harvest right there. Oh my god, Maki's going to go look at the plant. Huzzah! And defense box. Nope, nope, nope. Put those there. Well, actually, I haven't moved them just yet. But I can't tell them not to move now. There we go. And what we'll do instead... do not destroy those. We'll move them this way. No, I remember what I was doing. I was going to put the defense bots on either side and the service bots over here. So... I guess it doesn't matter. They can be on either or side. These guys will still have to be moved over here. Yeah, look at that. Hope is crafting a shirt. She should be speeding through this like no problem. Unless, of course, she stops like that. Manipulation. So 205%. Am I reading that right? Yeah, that's a hell of a manipulation bonus. Majority of the colony is asleep, so we'll go ahead and triple our speed. As our robots do so much work for us. Wow, it's a good thing we have these robots. There's just so much work. Maki is starving. Why? Ah, I see. We don't have any more food. Okay, okay. We don't have grain. No, no, let's just keep it simple. Some quick recipes. We don't have any fish, do we? We have enough for one meal of fish, so no, not really. Some veggie soups. We don't have any meats and we don't have any pork, so yeah, no, we just need some veggie soups. Hope. Um, well, Annette isn't done with cooking, so I suppose that's fine. Let me fast forward. Everyone's still asleep either way. Oh, and look at that. One of the service bots is doing it for us. And Annette's going to come eat. So, I mean, like, if you can rush the robots, they can take care of the majority of the work for you. It does also kind of leave you with a conundrum what you do with your people, though. Henry. Well, you know what, Henry? Why don't you go ahead and move some of the defense bots? Hope. Yeah, you're fine. Oh yeah, that's right. For whatever reason, moving objects is considered construction, and if they're indifferent to construction, they'll hate moving objects. The hell? Something just fell outside the room. Hold on. Was it you? You're not gonna stop there. Are you back? There's Come on. There's a cat. Ugh. Alright, back to it. Inoperative. Why? Oh, he didn't have his command console. Oh, that's actually really cold. Cold. Man, here I was thinking, it's like, oh, hey, the temperature's not that bad. I didn't even need my woolly jacket or anything like that. I leave the door open to the outer rooms, and oh god, all that cold air comes rushing in. It's like, nah. I'll just stick with my little furnace room. I am very happy in my furnace room most of the time. Okay, it's not a fancy meal. At least it's not pickled vegetables, though. Henry. Yeah, see, we're coming into the problem where we don't really. We need Henry to help craft, I guess. And Maki, same thing, really. Because the other thing is, we're kind of really just waiting on materials to be built up for us. Stone, alloys, 760. We'll eventually get there. But yeah, no, we just need to go on a crafting spree for the most part. And yeah, let's go ahead and dismantle those ones. We don't need them. All of those crossbows we don't need. Same for the laser pikes. And the drones don't wear any armor, so there's something we can do there. Green grass is finally starting to show some good improvement. Yeah, no. The hydroponics farm is yielding good results. Melody's going to dismantle. And it's just a matter of waiting for our building materials to get done. Maki's going to look at the observant plant. We can send her out on an expedition tomorrow. Henry's going to be really slow at this, though, because he's so low level crafting compared to the others. But the other good thing is, having them all compressed into here, maybe they'll start liking each other and start talking. Alright, Hope finished up with that. Researching into the railguns is about to finish. Now, does this unlock us Railgun 2.0s because we discovered a Railgun 2.0? Nope. Balls. Okay. Power supply is hurting a little bit due to the slow production because of the severe heat wave. And how we doing? 33%. Okay. Those are some ships, I do believe. There's one, two. Last time they hit us with three. Nope, I see only two. What am I dealing with? We are dealing with 40 G3000 units. Okay. Okay. They are going to come perfectly from the third tower. All of you... Hang on, let me just do this properly. Here. 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 And here. One of the drones will hopefully turn that on. And Henry, go ahead and jump in the mech. Unfortunately, I don't see them going to handle this thing, so I'm going to tell Hope to do that. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and bring Henry over here. I just now noticed his name, Henry Caldwell. Let's hit him with Barrage. Oh, awesome. Alright. Hope got them. Go ahead and come up over here. Now, they're not like regular G1000s. G3000s do have over 150 HP. So, comparatively, they are more dangerous than regular G1000s. And let's blow up the next group. No, shoot the one right in front of you. There you go. It missed. You aren't the only ones with killer robots. Where the consortium invested all of its money and efforts into the domestic units and is only just now branching out into the military hardware, we went straight for the military hardware. Right there. And thus a weapon that surpasses Metal Gear was founded. Wow, are you serious? You knocked robots all the way over here? Now, imagine if we have two of these guys. Henry did reach level 10 in combat, so that's nice. The only downside is that someone needs to be well now. Hope can actually use this. As a matter of fact, you guys can go. I'm pretty sure I don't need you. Let me go ahead and turn this section off. Hope. Excuse me. You, however, come out here. Hop on out, Henry. It's Hope's turn to give this a ride. Here they come. Oof. Maybe I was a little early on this. Let's not turn that one off just yet. Ooh. Little close call right here, but I think we'll be able to make it in time. If I'd known this, I should have given Hope the movement speed boost. Oh boy, it's really cutting it. What happened to them? They all tripped. Oh, sorry, Teak-Teals. You were just in the way. Nicely done, though. Okay, now we can turn it off. So, Hope, was that any improvement? I didn't really look at the other one, so I don't know. But we got them. More scavenging run it is then. So, that section was over here. No, that's right. It was only 2, so it was just right here. We now have solar roofing. 5 silicon, 3 carbon nanotubes. Oh boy, that's silicon. Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. Let's see. Bricks, carbon, concrete, metal. Okay, so no matter what, before we switch over to the solar roofing, we'll switch over to concrete for the walls. So this will give us a strong base, a very strong base. And then we'll go ahead for the solar roofing. And that will hopefully permanently solve our energy problems for a good long while. In the meantime, our army of droids and Henry will go out here and scavenge. And we'll see how much we'll get for this one. You know what? Yeah, while you're there, might as well just go ahead and butcher the teak seal. Waste not, want not. How many AI things do I have? 0. Damn. I was going to say, let me go ahead and get some more harvester bots then. Just have this entire row right here filled up with harvest bots. Also, that's not supposed to be there. Get rid of that. Having so many robots makes this so much easier. Everyone is asleep though, so we'll go ahead and triple our speed. Wow, we're only producing 48. How much we got stocked up? Excuse me. Over 5,000? Okay. It's this severe heat wave that's really hurting our carbon wind turbines. Electric wall lamp malfunctioned. Okay, that's the last one right there, I believe. Alright, so the harvest is 1 AI core, 10 CPUs, 258 carbon, 43 alloys, 7,747 galactic coins, 4 power cells, 36 parts, 15 electronics, and 18 energels. Go ahead and get rid of that, and to be honest, I'll probably need another one of these. I'll just go ahead and destroy those 2 right there. Well, no, everyone is mainly awake. We are going to send Maki out today. Maybe she'll find something out there while we have the fuel. What? No, no, don't deconstruct the fucking floor. God. Deconstruct both of them? Stockpile, stone floor. Okay, yeah, sure. Target the stockpile and destroy that. That's a good thing we didn't have a flooring in here. What's my next research? Arcade machines, followed by the VR sets, and then the advanced furniture. Yeah, we were going to look into expanding the rec room. I don't see a need for the mobile turrets right now, so we're going to hold off on them. Maki's still asleep, and yeah, majority of the humans are now all in the research production room because we don't have a need to do any of the physical labor anymore. It's all done by robots. All right, so we have over 1,000 alloys, which means they're going over to concrete. which means eventually the defensive wall will be finished. It's a 300-point difference between carbon and regular concrete. My thing is, there is an astronomical amount of carbon up here with all of these bug nests. Look at all this. It's dangerous. It always will be dangerous, but holy crap, is there a lot up there. And we do have... There's this little bar up here. It's really annoying. I can't see my things. We have enough mech cores for one other combat mech. I say we go ahead and get another combat mech. And this will be basically our expeditionary force. Maki, however, real quick, before I forget. Spaceship debris, explore. You know what? I'm going to send her on explorations. I already know spaceship debris is what they usually have. And to be honest, what they usually have, the robots bring to us. So I don't need that. So Maki, explore. Find us something out there. We're just eventually going to be like a giant ant colony and have robots going in every direction, harvesting the resources of the planet for us. Played a funny prank on Hope Henry. That's not nice. But it was funny, so it's fine. Speaking of, don't I need a... Well, I guess I don't. Yeah, those weapons are all primitive. Or... Nope, wait. There we go, Ravens. I would really like it if we could get the 2.0 railguns, so I'm going to have to hope that Maki finds something out there. And there she goes, while Henry begins to work on our secondary mech. Melody and Hope continue to research, while Annette is eating. Food-wise, we're not doing too bad. The problem is grain. We don't have the grain to have some of our fancy meals made. Glitter cap is on the way. Yeah, no, I just wish we had more options here. If we have to, I'll expand this thing to consume all of right here. A little bit of rework, which will be annoying, but that's no problem. And then we'll just have the second layer over here, which will be our landing zone. Just look at all the robots moving. Yeah, because if we need to, we can just go ahead and summon these guys as well to fight instead of sending any of the biologicals. But while Henry, well, he was working on the combat mech, Annette is finishing up the walls. You guys realize you can just go through the gate, right? Maybe. Exploration completed. I detected one of the ship's storage devices. There are small modules contains bits of the ship's memory, flight logs, crew profiles, personal mails, and whatsoever. Go there immediately. I noticed she didn't discover anything. Data core. I went through this one crewman's personal data terminal and have just one question. What type of person hides instructions on how to 3D print cat food inside 9,435 cat photos? Meat printing breakthrough research. What's that? Raw red meat from fuel. Oh! You know what this means? This means that we take the fuel that we create from the Dramatas, and then. So we basically turn Dramata crap into fuel, into meat, is what this breakthrough is showing. Also, we discovered something. A synth plant. Alright, so our synthetic textiles, yeah, something from the jungle biome. Definitely not here, which we don't really need, to be honest. Maybe before for the synthetic armor, but now that we can make carbon, synthetic armor is obsolete. Okay. I'm still just trying to get over the fact that if this is how we're going to do this, we're basically turning Dramata shit into meat. Not just any meat, red meat or poultry meat as well. So that's gross. Not gonna lie, that's very gross. But it is what it is. It's the future. Who knows what weird shit we would get up to in the future. Annette is still trying to work on this respirator mask. And we may or may not see Maki. It says she's currently sleeping. So if I give her, where's that tool? Yeah, if I give her this. Oh wait, we need emergency rations to make this as well. That's not gonna happen. And you know what? Just give me an EMP grenade as well. I want to test out grenades. I never used them before. I mean, as you can see, we obviously never had a need to use them before. We're working on back on the alloys. That's fine. Yeah, one thing unfortunately I'm noticing is that I don't think our droids can use the gate, because if not, I would imagine them coming through here instead of going the long way around. You know what? Oh, there we go. We have VR sets. And you know what? Let me go ahead and move these guys as well. Might as well. Just to fill out their rooms a bit more, and so that we have more room for the leisure stuff here. Cancel that one just so that's a little bit even. Okay, and we now have our first respirator mask. Good job, Annette. Maki did make her way back, so that's good. And you know what? Yeah, no, let's do window day. Ooh, hold on. Is there a carbon tall window then? What does that look like? I kind of like that edging. Let's see what the smaller ones look like though. Two windows as well. Yeah, she doesn't need that many. Just go with that. Just some windows to add some more life to it, while also allowing light from indoors to escape out. So it kind of illuminates the side pathings. Nothing too much though. And like usual, Maki is the first one to bed. Severe heat wave still ongoing, but our power just barely able to keep up. Mainly thanks to all these guys right here. And at this rate, we may look into an expansion of them as well. The unfortunate point is that any heat wave really demolishes the production capabilities of the wind turbine. It's getting a little better. Maki and Melody are both asleep. Henry's now going to bed. That's the majority right there. So we'll go ahead and triple our speed. Hope finishing up some research for the advanced furnitures. And meanwhile, it looks like a lot of harvest of the hay is finally coming in, which means more cloth and food for the camels. Okay, now go ahead and remove this one. We do have some hay. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out the grain. And then we'll replace it with the hay. Henry, first one up and about. Well, you know your orders, man. Go ahead and construct the windows. Triple S speed while majority are still asleep. Alrighty, there we go. And now there is a solar flare on top of our severe heat wave. Yeah. Joy. Okay. However, during the daytime, we're still overproducing, so that's good for us. We are actually starting to run out of fuel as well. Alright. Some more lawn work, essentially. Go ahead and trim up the bushes. And you know what? Just trim up these as well. Just start working on them all. There you go. So trim up all around the lake. It may look bad that we're removing everything, but it regrows quickly enough. Maki's getting a little bit of burnout. Well, that's your own fault, Maki, because you decided to take too long on certain projects. The rec room is now very well illuminated so that everyone can relax. Ah, yes, we do have our secondary mech. Carbon nanotubes. I mean, I was thinking maybe concrete could be the way to go, but it just takes so long. Meanwhile, the carbon, we can get that 100 at a time. No problem. What's it take to switch a wall from stone to carbon? 5 carbon. With an integrity increase to 450 from 185. That's tremendous. Our fortifications jumps up by 300 points. Well, I mean, go with the flow, I would guess, and gaining carbon is so much easier in this one. I can't think of a reason why we would need concrete. I'll still keep it on, just in case, for right now. And the bricks are used for the outdoor pathways. We still have a use for them. It is currently... Alright. Alright. After lunch today, Henry and Hope will head out into the drones. Well, wait. Is there anyone with combat level 3? Melody and Hope will head out with the battle mechs, because hopefully as they're out there fighting, they'll level up their combat as well while exterminating bugs. You know what? I will have concrete producing some amounts, just so that we can at least finish the walls and then replace them with carbon. We still need to wait for all these little bushes to be cut down and the sticks brought in to get the furnaces up and running again, which we do have some. And they are almost done with all the scrap metal jobs. Advanced furniture is researched. Now, like, dedicate place for seat provides comfort during rest. Yeah, it doesn't say if it actually does any better. It's just a cool little floating bed. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. I guess now we're just at the point where we'll research literally everything because I don't have any priorities that I'm seeing right now. Yeah, I don't know why they're not going through the gates. But that is our 1300. It's time. Hope, Melody, hop in your mix. Let's go bug hunting. And meanwhile, our greenhouse, hydroponics farm, however you want to call it, is looking absolutely beautiful with all that food growing. I could totally see if someone has the effort and the wherewithal knowledge creating like a avatar mod for this. And there would be plenty of reference material from Avatar Pandora, the console game that came out, the recent one, which it came out and I literally heard nothing else about it ever again, which obviously makes me worried for it. I mean, I would have loved to play it, but it didn't come out on PC. Go ahead and leap across. Go. It still hasn't been repaired, but at the same time, it doesn't really need to be repaired right now. And meanwhile, stick harvesting continues, being led by Henry and Maki as more and more of the harvester bots join in. But yeah, see, like, if they do a caravan thing, and then you could just see these massive mechs just moving around the field, it'd be awesome. Okay, I don't think we need that many sticks, so we'll cancel these ones. Yeah, no, that should be more than enough sticks for right now. Melody and Hope, I want you two right here. So, does the solar flare affect the mech? I mean, it might. It's technically got electronics in it. Well, we'll see. Hope's going some weird angle. Let's just jump over the rock, Hope. It's just creating such cool imagery in my head, just seeing these giant mechs walk across the field like this. Melody's sitting here waiting. It's all like, Hope, you're late. Come on. Oh, but Hope, starting to gain sentience. It's like, but there's a glitch in the way. I don't want to step on it. It's a giant caterpillar. You're fine. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to do this each individually so that we can see what a full double volley is like. And hang on, you know what? I won't be able to enjoy it because of this bar up here, but you guys will be able to get a nice scene. That's awesome. And hold on, I should get this one back. And look at that, Hope has reached combat level 4. The mech's gain a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Combat reached level 5 now for Melody. This is the perfect way to train up their combat skills. Look at that. Alright, there goes their spawner. We'll do one more. Alright, that's range. Wait for them to get there. Alrighty. That's just so cool. I want more of them. Yeah, no, just imagine having 3 of these things. They would clear these guys out no problem. Hope has reached combat level 5. And now they're in sync with their movements. It's perfect. Did we get the... Yes, we did. Melody's just screaming, my skills are improving! Okay. That will do for right now. Oh, they're gonna mine out the carbon bits. Get right here and then we'll just have you guys jump over. Mine out all of it. New recipe, mushroom croquettes. Hey, look at that. We can now finally get our fancy foods. Thanks to having glitter caps and grain along with oil. question is, what was harvested first? I think it was the glitter cap because we got that little strip here before. And, yeah, no, just go ahead and... Can we extend this anymore? As long as I keep like 90% growth rate, I don't mind. There we go. That should be a big enough increase. Probably won't be able to grow anything over there, but that's fine. It's so cool just seeing them in the distance. Thank God they're friendlies as well, because if we saw that in the distance and they weren't friendlies, maybe a different reaction. But with that, they both increased in levels very nicely. Let's go ahead and triple our speed. It is going to take them a while to get here. Annette, you are up and about. Well, why don't you go take over cooking? The droid doesn't need to do that. Shooting star. Well, Annette, don't just be... Okay. Alright, hop on out. You two did good. Granted, it's 4 a.m. now, but you did good. So if that's the case, we can send Maki out on an expedition. We have fuel, right? Yes, we do. So yeah, when you get a certain amount of robots, eventually everyone will just go to crafting, researching, and soldering for the most part. Give me 2 mech cores now. I'm thinking 3, maybe 4 of these barrages and instantaneously will basically annihilate everything there. Henry wants to go out mining. I'll let him. He doesn't have to haul it back. He just has to mine it. So that's fine by me. Old equipment. I don't see what would be considered old. It's all still in the yellows. It really is almost like we became an ant colony instead. We have several smart individuals who run things, so that's our difference between ant colony. But once we take out an area, we just send our little drone ants out here to get everything. You know what? Maybe it will be time for camp management as well. Because I don't really want Henry running out here. Henry is much more useful here now. Especially since how his physicality is up to level 10, so he doesn't need to train anymore. Can I extend this field by like just 1? No, then we'll start hitting the grass. Not the grass, the sand. Maki is eating. That's fine. A shooting star. I don't really care. I don't really care. Yeah, no, I'll send Maki over here. The problem is there's just so many expeditions and they pile on so quickly that it usually takes away your option to do regular exploration if you want to just do all the special ones firsthand, which, as anyone would know, won't really work out. Alright, Maki's off on her expedition. Oh, holy shit, look at that. We start some brick production somewhere along the line. Still no sign of our fourth baby Dramata just yet. But I assume she's coming. Or he. And there goes Maki. Look at all that carbon we have. Yeah, no, I think this definitely solidifies it. We're going to switch all of our stuff over to carbon because it's just much easier to get to now. Alloys and CPUs. I got plenty of CPUs, okay. The alloys... the thing is, if we use the alloys, it's just going to switch over to here. Which still isn't a terrible thing. Go ahead and dismantle these things. I don't need this many plesiosaurs. Let's just have a single row of anything, really. Anything more than a single row, we don't need. So, 5 in total. I don't need that straw hat. Expedition Discovery, the humming fly. Okay. Unfortunately, not a useful thing, Maki, but I understand. You don't see any humming flies here. Thank God. How we doing up over here? Okay, we have camp management. And yeah, so we'll go with that. So at 101 tiles, that covers everything and a little bit of the surrounding area. We'll assign all the humans to that, and the robots are just global. New expedition site found. Found an old crash site with the unmistakable remains of a control room module. One visit won't be enough to scavenge it all, so I'll mark this location for later. Oh, there immediately. Scrap metal and power cells. Okay, not terrible, not great. Next research. Yeah, we didn't really have everything too much in mind right now. I need to get this camp flag built up, and then we can see from there. We gotta bring all the humans back. The inorganics, the robots, and what them can still work out here. Yeah, no, look at all this carbon. 900 units of carbon right here. And we can dismantle this into alloys. If we even wanted to. But seeing as how we have near 4,000, with more on the way, we don't need to. Hope. Yeah, you don't have to do that if you don't want to, Hope. Which is why I need this flag built up. I need to assign these guys here. There we go. A nice chunk of concrete made its way here. Best run on through, robot. And sealing the way. Well, once you get these two, then you'll definitely seal the way. So, let's see if that means they'll go through the gate or no. Doesn't look like it, no. They can't go through here, right? Yeah, they opened it. I just don't know why they don't open this one. We couldn't even build it to face it opening the inward way because the pathway's there, so I don't think that's the problem. Henry, when you're finished with the drawing, I'm gonna make you work on that flag really quickly. Observing the tube plant. Oh my god, we still haven't discovered Heptagonia. Really? No, we haven't. And it's getting close to the end of its life cycle. The glitter cap harvest is ready within doors. Okay. First harvest there. Maki has returned. Whole bunch of little mini prizes. You know what, Maki? I'll have you work on that. I'm probably going to get rid of the stairs that are along the pathways and just fully connect the pathways. Aside from any of them that are multiple level tiers, which I believe are only over here. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Y'all assigned to the area. So now, hopefully, they won't go farther beyond. It probably won't happen until tomorrow. Yeah, because they got all their current orders standing. But afterwards, they should only be working within the boundary of the camp that we've assigned. We're just going to have to leave all the other work to the robots going out there. Severe heat wave still ongoing, yet somehow we're still able to keep ahead thanks to our power supply. No one assigned to activity. What are you talking about? Oh, that's right. They're outside the camp premises now. Okay. So yeah, that is one thing. We won't be able to take any personal orders that the humans can do out there. Only physical labor that the robots can do. Which is fine, I suppose. We've gone through all the juice leaves, so that's the last of our pickled vegetables right there. Maki doesn't care. Maki's going to have herself some mushroom croquettes. Wish we could get like a more first person or third person point of view. Oh. Can't see because of that bar. Alright, Melody's drinking some tea. And the first of the grain harvest is also coming in. Okay, very nice. Melody is asleep. Maki is asleep. Henry is out here mining only because he wants to. Now, the drones and the service bots, they're not assigned to here. I know last time we were having issues with that. Yep. They're all assigned to area 1. Hang on. No, I gotta do it individually. A global for all my bots. And we got these 3. No, don't turn off. Okay. So that should take care of all of that. Majority of people are here. Let's triple our speed. Hope is pretty upset right now. The solar flare and not enough task debuff stacked on top of each other is really hurting. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do because I don't know what other tasks to get Hope on because she's not needed for them, or she's mastered them, and there's no way she can advance her sentience. And her sentience is just going lower and lower. I don't know what to do. Aside from maybe just sticking her on the research thing. Hope is ravenously hungry. We do have energy crystals, right? Yeah. I think everyone's going to use their full 7 a.m. wake up call. Hydroponics farm is finally producing good results. 7 a.m., that's the wake up call. The only one not affected is Hope, but that's probably for the best. She could snap, and I don't want her snapping if we can. What, is there now a goddamn dust storm moving in? I've had this severe heat wave and solar flare for like the last 3 days. Well, I guess I can't complain. In RimWorld, I think I had a toxic ash cloud last for, oh god, I think 2 years. Opportunity with Hope. We've taken a significant step forward in researching VR sets which will offer engaging educational games to help Hope better understand humanity. Let's take a step further and enhance these games to ensure that everyone who plays them gains even more valuable experience. Improved VR games. Ooh, okay. Twice more experience when playing games on VR set. Sure. Research that. And while you're at it, might as well just go ahead and start researching down the line. And we're still not at maximum concrete usage, but we're getting there. Wow, Hope is certainly sleeping for a long time. She is almost fully rested. She's just very unhappy. What are we cooking up? Still concrete? Okay. Yeah, it's probably going to be a good while we're on that. And yeah, the only thing we can really make from the oil press is obviously oil. It's all from the grain. It's got over 1,030 in the silo. However, decay is very slow. Yeah, so everyone's crafting skills should be slowly climbing. Crafting and researching. They're springing over the nanotubes. The tobacco is also ready to be harvested. We could send Maki. Well, actually, no, we can't. We don't have any fuel anymore. Those are all energels. Yeah, we only have 20 fuel. Okay. And darts. Should I add windows in here? they're not really necessary. You know what? I'll add them in here. There you go. A bit more life in there. Hydroponics bay doesn't need windows. And we got windows right here. Nope, nope, nope. And can I get one more in here? I don't think I can. Yeah, unfortunately, these things are in the way. I can move them, though. It would make a little more sense as well. Place that one right there. And then this one we'll place right here, and then we'll get a window right there. And I believe we make stuff from this one out of the tobacco, smoke leaf pipe. We need dry smoke leaf and sticks. I think I have a drying rack here. Yeah, right there. It's not going to be too much, though. Finally, adding in windows. And go ahead and move you right there, and then we'll place in another window. Yeah, over 4,500 carbon nanotubes. And like I said before, with still more on the way. Okay, so it looks like the robots can only create the basic food, but it has to be left to a net to create the more interesting things, is what it looks like. We need juice leaf for that, but we can't grow juice leaf in there. Shane. They are reaching improved VR games, so we'll get twice the experience for every time we use those. Did you get it? Yes, you did. Go ahead and put that one right there. It's coming along. Where's Henry? Yeah, that is one problem, how we have to go all the way over here for our grain. That's not the best thing that we can do. I mean, we could technically move it. You know what? How about this instead? Let me destroy the stairwell. Let me reconfigure all these pathways and see what we have to work with that. So we don't need ones like that. They're just sticking off from the edge. Yeah, I don't need these. They can just hop up there, so no problem. We don't need that one. Okay, yeah. And, nope, wait, one more right here. Anyone else? We don't need this one either. Well, The solar flare's gone, so that's good for Hope. Only downside is still is we have the heat wave. We're fine right there. Those are going. It's actually a lot harder to organize this than I thought because we're so condensed that if we move anything, it creates a mess somewhere else. So we need to move to finally move something. Put you on the carpet. I'm gonna scuff the wooden floor. I don't want that. And the glare cap is also being used for pickled vegetables, which, to be honest, we don't really need. Or at the very least, we don't need this many. So, we're going to get rid of one of the fermentation barrels. Also, so that we don't consume it too much or too quickly. Majority of the people are down, so let's go ahead and triple our speed. And it's just a matter of waiting for the concrete. I know we could go for electric smelters, but they don't really help. They only reduce it by 1 hour, but they consume 40 power for it. So if they could, I don't mind them consuming an asinine amount of power, but if they could at least shorten the time by like maybe 3 hours instead of one, yeah, sure, I would go for it. But if it's only 1 hour, it's not worth it. Well, she has a DOS attack going on. I think we just need like 3 CPUs, right? Yeah, we're fine. Annette, you have very poor healing, but we also have plenty of CPUs, and I don't think she can get an infection from like poor treatment. She's gonna do it. See how it goes. Okay, let's bring us down to regular speed. Everyone's awake. Henry and Melody, first one's up, eating some croquettes. With spoons, nonetheless. I don't know what a croquette is, so I don't know if that is how you're supposed to eat it or not. Maki's still asleep, that's fine. How is our crafting going? Last was working on some cloth. Bandages are good. First aid kits are good. Harvesting tools are fine. Respirator masks. We don't really need this. Liquid fuel is always a must. Let me move up priority. No, come on. There you go. We'll always need fuel. Because I always want Maki out there trying to discover whatever little bit she can. Because everything she does, she finds something. And you know what? Just for good measure, just to ensure our safety, I will go ahead and add in the next guns. And final one. And of course, we have to wait till they're constructed to actually add them in. But our safety is getting more and more secure. We have 2 combat mechs. We have 4 towers. Now each of them going to have 4 machine guns and 1 flat cannon. And we'll have 1 missile turret for each of them as well. Let's see, there's Hope who's researching. 5 days. Yeah, she probably will advance to level 9 on this. She's almost 12,000. Give her a second. Wait for it. Almost. Perhaps. Maybe. Possibly. Is it there? There it is. 12,000 exactly. Nice. Still got 8,000 more to go just to get to the next level. Or 4,000, I think. 8,000 would have been if she was going from 9 to 20. 9 to 10. Maki's working on the other turret right there. Yeah, no. It's all going good. We're basically becoming like a little ant colony and having our little worker ants going out there to bring us back resources. The ground is definitely recovering. And unfortunately, I just don't have any use for these guys. Still got 500. Oh, no, more than that. Looks like 800 carbon out here still. And there's still so many more bug nests to go. Oh, I should say this. I did opt in for channel news here. I did opt in for those other advertisements that are supposedly the ones that shrink the screen only to display like a banner one, just so that there's not as many interruptions, because I have been here in the chat and trying to figure out ways to make it easier while still having the ads play, because, money. And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know how this works, because I haven't seen anything happen on my phone. Beforehand, I can see the ads appear on the phone, but I don't see any strange banner things going on. I can only hope on the other ends it's working and not being too intrusive and interruptive. Where's my pregnant Dramata? Still nothing yet. When they get to a certain amount, we'll start butchering them. But we'll try and butcher them so that we'll always have a breeding pair in here. Luckily, this game is not like Planet Zoo where they're super big on interbreeding species. And nope, that one's still not done. Melody enjoying getting some Pumpus in. It's at 25% right here. I'm just glad that the severe heat wave is finally done with, which means it gives us a chance to finally boost up our batteries again. Look at our little robots bringing us our supplies bit by bit. Okay, so Tower 1 now has 5 big guns on it. And the others are soon to follow. And set you to circuit 2. 1 kill, 4 kills, 9 kills, 17, 26, 9. What about you guys? 3, 8, 6, 21, 4, 3. Okay, that's not bad. However, 26 still takes it. Again, they're not using the doorways. But I don't know if can they use the gates or are they just using? No, they can use the gates. So I'm wondering if this gate is too close. We can quickly adjust it, no problem, I suppose. Might as well wait until all the other concrete ones are made and then switch the concrete out with carbon. Which, actually, if we do it like that, that should give us the concrete needed to build the other things. Hold on, let's see. Open fortification, switch that out with carbon. I want to see how well this works. And the drones off to work. A net. I think the moon bodes something good. A little hard to see, but there's an ominous red around it. Yeah, no, okay, this totally works. We replace the concrete with what we have over here, and the concrete that we need is built up by what we've already spent. And the old carbon is replaced with carbon. Everything feeds itself in a way. Which, if that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and put a pause on concrete production because we don't need it right now. Oh, excuse me. And reconstructing. I don't think they can get out this gate. I think this gate is too close. And you need to change to number 4. Hope is having a meltdown. She has fainted. Memory fragmentation. Memory failure will lead to an inability to process for a day, accompanied by a gradual loss of sentience. Oof. One of the defense bots is going for the rescue, though. Come to the 5-star lake, where even if you become blackout drunk, one of our rescue bots will be there to assist you back to your room. So, did she lose? No, she's still at 66%. Henry's going off to play the handpan. It's taking a little longer to do all the switching than I would think. But everything's going well. How's our power supply? 7,000 out of 10. Yeah, we're going to lose some this night. So we've basically kind of come reliant on the solar panels a bit more. And Henry's just jamming away. Okay. So we get all that in, and I'm thinking maybe the next order of business will be obviously figuring out what's going on with the doors, why they aren't going through them. I think they are too close, maybe. And maybe some lights just to illuminate the area. And we'll clear up these pathways as well. But the majority of the colony is down, so we'll go ahead and triple our speed. Yeah, they're all just coming down right through here. And she's back on her feet now. Her sentience dropped, though. Keep on researching. Annette. Selling Annette Falco to Global. But that shouldn't be a global thing. Yeah, no. For whatever reason, she's not working here anymore. Is there a robot cooking? No. Don't know why, but okay. Melody is up as well. Just idling. Insufficient skill to work on these, though, unfortunately. Okay. And now, however, with the sun arriving, power is restored, and now we are overproducing once again. Is in the Dramata. Henry is construction and fortification. And the robots are bringing in the carbon. We should be fairly close because a lot of the harvester bots are back already. Alright, and then Henry is going off to reconstruct. And seeing as how he's going over here, I'm definitely going to call it. I think the gates are too close, so we got to move those. Maki, do we have fuel in here? No, we don't. Okay, so we can't send you out. And just like that, all the concrete that we were missing before is appearing. I suppose we'll even switch out the carbon floor with the stone floor with carbon floor because it's only 125. Good pulse rifle would ruin a lot of this stuff. I don't know if they can get to this one or not. I mean, I would think so. It doesn't look like that steep of a step, but I've been wrong before where sometimes it looks like something so easily passable they don't bother with it. And other times the impossible is possible. Alright, Maki's helping to reconstruct. Henry is finishing off that fortification over there. So, yeah, no, that's the other thing. As we're doing this, the concrete becomes available to finish off that side. Which will then just replace with more carbon. Because, oh boy, look at that, over 4,000. And Henry's back to helping as well. I think we gotta wait for the concrete. Yeah, we do. We gotta wait for it to get over there. Unfortunately, we do have just like one little extra fortification in there. It's fine. We'll just leave that be. Look at that. Carbon walls. Who would have thunk it? We're finally there. And it's just this last brief section right here. And then hopefully all the concrete will be delivered over here in time. Okay, so I'm curious. You get all this. Okay, get all this then. where do you go from here? I'm trying to figure out their pathfinding routes. Then, okay, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't move the carbon gate. And yeah, I thought it would have worked right here because it opens outward, but I guess not. And let's just put you right there. Nope, nope, nope. Then we'll just go ahead and destroy those. And let's just go ahead and harvest this stuff out of the way as well. So that will get us out right there. And we have a doorway right there. We have a doorway right here as well. There you go. I mean, I don't think it will cause any line of sight issues. This is kind of why, well, right here is a concern. And right here, as we learned before. Let's see, so if I get another one like right here, I'll move the power line somewhere over here. It kind of still has the gap, but not that bad. I don't think it will be big enough to be a problem. Put it that way. And that's coming to help. Where's Maki? Is she working on the other one? Nope, she's relaxing, looking at the camels. Okay. Silo's still pretty full. Well, I actually don't know if it is full or not. Just says provides the storage space. We'll find out. Go ahead and get rid of those two. We do still have to leave this stone fence in here for the Dramatas so they don't wander to the crops. Okay. One section done. Next one to go. Get rid of it. If it gets that, well, I'm like seriously considering getting in like another tower. But if we do that, we would have to get like two. And I'm thinking one for out here, the northernmost tower. No, it would be three. One right here, and then two right across from right here. We'll see, we'll see. No need to jump the gun until we know for sure. Alright, go ahead and close that gate, and then we need to get rid of the other one, and all the entryways should be good. Which means it's time to go ahead and start switching this out with even more carbon. Now that's already done. Move right over here. Alrighty. Now the great switching begins. Fallen spaceship debris. No worries, we're fine. Hope was impressed by Henry's muscles. Hope, don't tell me you're getting a muscle fetish. You're a robot. Don't have that. That can lead to some very dangerous situations where a robot is fascinated by human muscles, especially since how robots don't grow muscles. Now the good thing is we are starting to get more fuel, which means we'll be able to send Maki out sooner and sooner. But I think we need to wait for one more after Henry's done. And even then, that will probably have to be another day still, because Henry will be too busy redoing the walls next morning. Still got a little bit of concrete right here, but once we switch all that, we'll have plenty of concrete. How are we doing research-wise? 74%. We're getting there. Yeah, look at that. Henry's already in the work. And now he's off to bed. Good going, Henry. Now the good thing is, bricks are also starting to finally be produced, which means we can finish off our walkways more properly. Hay is at 740 production worth. It's not bad. Wow, we've gone through over 2,000 of the carbon already. All in the name of defense, though. My alloys, 140. That's not bad either. We could go ahead. How many CPUs do I have? Ah, I got plenty. I could go ahead and... Yeah, you know what? I'll also go ahead and add in the 5th gun. Oh, actually, I do believe these guys are done. Alright, so that's one tower down. It does also, unfortunately, mean most of our towers are all messed up in their size. They're not uniform. Which is fine, I suppose. Alright, everyone's to bed. We'll go ahead and triple our speed. Yep, that's fine. Wow, I haven't seen our colony this quiet in so long. All of the harvest bots are up, all the service bots, obviously the defense bots. But that's it. And Henry's the only thing moving around the entire base right now. And the 3 things that he's really good at, he's really good at them. Go figure. However, majority are still asleep, so let's go ahead and triple our speed still. Just wait for them. Henry, don't bother waiting. Get to work right now. Melody, I want you researching right now. And everyone is still asleep for the most part. We have our newborn Dramata. It is a female. Okay. So we're currently sitting at a herd with 3 females and 1 male. Alright. But everyone is now getting up, aside from the usual Maki. And meanwhile, Annette will finish off the final fortification piece. Which means with this, the base is completely enclosed, finally. It only took us 3 years. And the guns are helpful. Plain and simple. Super helpful. Meanwhile, of course, Hope and Melody researching. I would like to find a way to bring that silo over here. Maybe move the mech somewhere around here. We could have another fancy room right here. We'll have to move this a little bit to the left. But that will get us another big room. We can probably get 3 or 4 big rooms in there. These would become obsolete, so we wouldn't need them. We would take out this area. And then we would move the grain silo over here. So that's not bad. And then, of course, everything changed over to carbon. Set you to the right circuit. Okay. Meanwhile, Henry is just restructuring down here. Server spot handling the turret. Annette's still working on hers. Annette, what's your construction at? 4? Yeah, you're getting there. I'm not gonna lie, the carbon fencing kind of reminds me of like a Lego brick wall. It does not look like it can hold anything back. But that's the power of video game logic. You can have the most ridiculous looking thing and it'll work. It's like in World of Warcraft when you first start and you get like the kaleidoscopic armor that does not look right on you at all. But at the same time, it has the best stats, so you can't really complain too much. We got 2. I'm only seeing 2 right now. Well, it's a good thing we were focusing on our defenses. Okay, that one landed, and that one landed. We are dealing with 10 Spec Ops bots, 5 LG Siege machines, and 23 G3000s. Okay. First things first, battle bots. You're all equipped, right? You do not have a laser sword. Go get yourself a laser sword. In the meantime, you two drafted. And right over here. Okay, that's just a ship we heard taking off. I do see that this will take us a little bit over our time, but I think it's worth it. So I need one of you to turn on Tower 3. And I think I can lure them to Tower 4. Melody and Hope. You are the other 2 I was training for this, so we'll go ahead and get you in the robots. Meanwhile, everyone else can keep going. And defense bot, you can come over here as well. Melody, hop over there. Hope. Same thing. Let's see how close. Like right there. I'll get them. Let them get as close as they can. And for whatever reason, that thing's not turned on. Is that why they're always like that? Okay. Alright. Hope. Melody. Unleash hell upon the robots. Beautiful. Alright, now fall back to the tower and to our other robots. It's now just become mech warfare, really. Guys, go ahead and turn around. And we have a toxic ash cloud over us now. Alright, you two go ahead and come forward. I think these guys got it, so you guys head over here and just defend that spot. They're a little spread out far for me, but a barrage is just so fun to go with. Fire! Awesome. They choose some weird targets. Melody reached level 6 in combat. Hold on. Hope. Yeah, that's... Wow, look at that speed climb. Okay, so if you want a way to train up combat, just stick them in combat mechs and let them go against the enemy. As a matter of fact, I think the shots are so powerful it's knocking them down. Now let's see if we'll be able to get here in time. Surprisingly, the mech took a little bit of a beating. Let's also go ahead and turn off the third tower. And speaking of, do I have, or did I get rid of it? No, it's still there. Nope, here they come. Yeah, we'll have you guys get a bit further back, just in case. Not all of them, but it got some of them. Hold on, let's enjoy this to the full extent that we can. It's robot warfare! return to provide assistance overhead. Oh my god, it's a bloody battle. Our robot defenders are falling down one by one. He's down. Ah. They gave their lives for the betterment. And Melody's bot taking a bit of a damage along with Hope, so we gotta get these guys repaired. But Hope did reach combat level 6. Let me guess, your sentience. Oh, look at that, 67. Even better. Alrighty, but as you can see, when the hour is upon us, it is time for us to say goodbye and farewell for only a short little bit before we're right back. We have Windows! Finally! And we're still saving this just in case we are going to do something with it. Windows and windows galore, and of course you can see we gained some carbon walls now instead of concrete. The guns on the tower, one of them is fully completed. No missile launcher on that one, unfortunately. But there will be missile launchers on the other ones as they still have enough room for that, by the looks of it. Just dealt with a little attack, so no problems right there. Our robots, compared to those robots, is still very squishy, so we're going to have to fix that. And of course, we're going to have to repair the combat mechs, probably even get more so that everyone has one. Inside, not too much has happened, just the finification of the hydroponics farm, and as we can see, it's off to a great start. The grain silo is now finally being put into full use. More harvester and service bots to help keep the colony running, which is going very well. The drones are just fine. So yeah, everything is working out pretty well. Alright, that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. We will be taking a quick 10-ish minute break before we're right back with some Starship Troopers from one bug blasting adventure to another. Well, not really bug blasting because they were mainly robots, but you know what I mean. So, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever you might be. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're keeping warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. And you all know what I prefer. It's warmth. You can't go wrong with it. So, I will see you all in a little bit. Until then, take care. Oh.